Lo tengo. Voy a adaptarlo al inglés. Aproximadamente 4,000 caracteres, estilo SkillStack. You've been lied to about debt. If someone told you all debt is bad, they lied. And that myth has been costing you money for years. While you're afraid of taking out a loan, other people are getting rich using other people's money. Today I'll show you 7 concrete ways to make money with good debt. It doesn't matter if you earn $1,000 or $10,000 a month. If you don't understand the difference between good debt and bad debt, you'll spend your life paying off credit card bills while someone with the same salary buys properties. Good debt versus bad debt in 30 seconds. Bad debt, paying interest on things that lose value or get consumed. iPhone on installments, vacation on credit, a $40,000 car to impress people. That debt drains you. Good debt, borrowing at low interest to invest in something that generates more than the interest costs. Borrow $10,000 at 5%. You repay $10,500. Invest that $10,000 and earn 8%. You have $10,800. You just made $300 with someone else's money. That's the entire secret. Way 1. Buy a property to rent out. $150,000 apartment, $30,000 down payment. Bank lends $120,000 at 2.5%. Monthly mortgage, $539. You rent it for $800. The tenant pays your mortgage and you pocket $261 every month. In 30 years, you own the property outright, paid for with someone else's money. Risk: if the tenant doesn't pay, you still owe the mortgage. Way 2. Borrow to grow a business that already works. Keyword: already works. You sell $3,000 per month online, clear $2,000 profit. You borrow $2,000 for more stock and marketing. Sales double to $6,000. You repay the loan and keep the growth. Borrowing before you have customers isn't good debt. It's gambling with borrowed money. Way 3. Go into debt to learn a skill that multiplies your income. A $2,000 specialization course that takes you from $1,500 to $2,800 per month is one of the best investments you'll ever make. Simple math. How much more will you earn per year because of this course? If it's more than the loan costs, do it. If the course doesn't give you a concrete in-demand skill, it's an expensive hobby, not an investment. Way 4. Use good debt to kill bad debt. If you have credit card debt at 20%, that interest is destroying your finances silently. Solution: take a personal loan at a much lower rate. Example: $1,000 at 20%, minimum payment $30 per month. Takes 5 years and costs $500 in interest. Same $1,000 at 7%, $45 per month. Paid in 2 years, only $75 in interest. You save $425 with one move. This is called refinancing. Warning: it only works if you stop using the credit card afterwards. Way 5. Finance a tool that makes you more money. A car isn't good debt if you're using it to impress people. A car is good debt if you're a driver or courier. The object doesn't matter. The use does. A powerful computer for video editing that lets you take bigger clients. A camera if people pay you to film. A van if you run a moving business. The magic question is always the same. Will this generate more money than the monthly payment costs? If yes, go ahead. If it's a want dressed up as a tool, leave it. Way 6. Borrow to invest in index funds. Yes, this carries risk. Don't do it if you don't understand investing. But it's legal and widely used by people who know what they're doing. Some banks let you borrow at 3% using your index fund portfolio as collateral. You have $20,000 in index funds. The bank lends you up to 50%, so $10,000. You invest that $10,000 in another index fund returning 7%. That's $700 per year in gains minus $300 in interest. $400 net profit you didn't have before. The danger: if markets crash hard, you can get a margin call, meaning they demand the money back immediately, forcing you to sell at the worst moment. This is strictly for people with a separate cash cushion. Way 7. The master move the rich actually use. Remember when Elon Musk bought Twitter? He didn't sell his Tesla shares. He used them as collateral for a loan. Why? Because selling assets triggers taxes. Borrowing against them doesn't. You can do this at your scale too. If you own a property outright, you can take a mortgage against it, getting liquidity without losing the asset. Your property keeps appreciating and you have cash ready to invest elsewhere. Your money working in two places simultaneously. This is literally why the rich get richer. Not because they're smarter, because they play by rules nobody explains to you.